So that concludes our preview for the events of the week beginning on July 11th, ending on July 15th. It's the middle of the summer. Temperatures are hot, but also markets remain hot. Markets are not on vacation. Okay, and now finally, this is the wrap-up for the show for today. Wrap-up for the live market open for Wednesday, July 6th. Markets are in turmoil. Big mess in the UK. 3 property funds freeze redemptions. It means if you have invested in these funds, you cannot take your money back. That's a worrying sign, an emergency act, because there is a stampede. It's a result of Brexit. The property market, the construction sector, housing market doesn't look good at all. Carney didn't refer specifically to housing, but in his third public appearance said that risks are beginning to materialize, and we are, of course, seeing that. UK politics still remains a mess, not as terrible as it was just a few days ago, but anyway, everybody responsible, all those responsible for Brexit are out of politics or on their way out. Okay, so no plan, no one's taking responsibility, still a big mess over there. Other stories, Fed is dovish and the Chinese devaluation continues. Today we have Draghi, well, hopefully coming up soon. And later on we have trade balance in Canada and the United States. Most importantly for today, watch out for the US ISM Non-Manufacturing PMI, reflecting the sentiment in the services sector and a hint for the non-farm payrolls. The Fed's meeting minutes are expected to refresh our memory about the weakness in, the dovishness of the Fed. Their worries about Brexit, their worries about jobs, worries in general, but probably the bigger event again, ISM Non-Manufacturing PMI. I also have a speech by Kuroda. For the rest of the week, watch out for the ADP non-farm payrolls as a big hint for the non-farm payrolls. And of course, those non-farm payrolls on Friday. Valeria Bednarik of FX REIT is doing live coverage, if I'm not mistaken. So stay tuned for FX REIT for that event. Also for those trading the loonie, we have the jobs report in Canada. Okay, and in our wrap-up, let's also take a look at the charts, beginning from pound dollar. Well, the recovery continues as we speak. Almost we touched 130 once again. Okay, almost there. So quite a big swing. We fell already during the Asian session all the way down to 127.90. Now also a big bounce, but still at 129.50, under 130, the big psychological line, and things do remain fragile, vulnerable there. I also see, I see further falls. Brexit is still a big event. Euro-dollar is recovering from the lows, 110.40 mentioned here. I still see 110.70, some kind of resistance, followed by 111.90. To the downside, we have 109.60. Dollar yen bouncing off the levels at the 100 level, 158 was the low, currently at 101, resistance at 101.40. Dollar CAD flirting with the 130 line. Let's see what will happen today with trade balance. 130.80 remains some kind of resistance, 128.30 support. Aussie dollar fell off the highest, counting continues in the Australian federal election. 74.40 is the current level. 74.48, I should say. 73.75 and 73 are levels to watch on the downside. 75 and 75.40 on the upside. Okay, and Kiwi dollar currently around 71, keeping a safe distance above 70.50. 71.60 and 72.40 are lines to watch to the upside. So big recovery in the pound accompanies the end of our show. I have doubts it can really continue, but Forex is never a one-way street, and the action continues. We cannot complain on the lack of volatility, especially in the pound, and pound crosses, of course, huge moves also in pound yen, euro pound, and other currency pairs. So, okay, thank you for everybody sticking with me so far. It's been a long show. As always, you can watch the various clips the full show, the preview for next week, the NFP preview, and the wrap-up for today on FX rate, and also later on Forex Crunch. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Wish everybody